is, but I feel so strongly about what's happened in the last 6 weeks or so. I feel like the supporters and the fans have all been misled. I think the issuing of no-code shares was something which I just can't get my head around. I don't understand how that could possibly be in the interests of the club. The fact that the Blue Sky deal was never what it was cracked up to be, I think that's very, very disappointing. There's the board being disingenuous at the time, and clearly it's been dead for some time as well. That deal that they're saying is on the table was actually dead. So here we have a situation where fans, shareholders, and the people who really care about Port Vale have been hugely led at the garden path, basically, and it's time to take action. And if we have to organise an EGM, and if we have to do protests, then I intend to see it through.
Obviously, you know, your paper name has reported this week in, week out. It's been going on for so long. You know, it is like a real soap opera, isn't it?
It is, but I think, to be fair, in the last 6 weeks or so, things have gone to a new level. The previous board, it's all well documented, people are very unhappy and probably the previous board. What we have here is a situation where things, I think, have moved on. Every fan that I've spoken to, I don't know of a single fan who thinks that this board has acted honourably in the last 6 weeks. Fans and shareholders have voted for these people to be elected to the board, effectively under false pretences. They said they'd put money in, purchased shares, they had not. The Blue Sky deal, we were told £8 million was coming into Port Vale. £8 million. It's not £8 million, it was never £8 million. It was a vision, it was a wish list, it was an ideal scenario, and it was only ever £500,000, and that was if a load of projects which seem like pie in the sky at the moment actually happened. And that's incredibly disappointing, and fans just feel misled. We need a fresh start. We're way beyond verification processes and mediation. This board needs to go now, and until that happens, then unfortunately I think the process will continue. It doesn't in any way diminish the support for the team. Everyone's 100% behind Mickey and the lads. This is all about the four men sitting at the top table who've led us up the garden path.
Administration, wipe the slate clean. You know, surely that must be, you know, that's a terrible thing to wish your own club to go to administration. But you just, you know, to start again, start now.
I think that is probably an indication, Laura, of exactly how desperate and how annoyed and frustrated the supporters are. They feel like things are out of their control. The truth is, we don't know just how bad the financial picture is because we've not seen any access to any books. We don't know what's going on. I have a horrible feeling that when we do get to that information, it will be 10 times worse than we thought it was. And interestingly, I think in fighting so hard to keep Mo Chowdhury, the local investor, out of the club, the old board has effectively handed the keys to people who've taken the club backwards. I think we're in a worse position than we were 6 months ago. So administration, well, it's not someone that anyone really sort of wants. It's not something anyone wants, but it could be actually something that ultimately happens because of the misadministration of the last 6 months.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much.